Argos. Argos, Ticats, Labor Day. Picking it up in progress. Welcome in, football fans. Welcome in. It's the Argonauts and the Ticats Labor Day Classic live part 2. Let's see what we're going to do here. The Argonauts have the lead 15-13 as we are just starting the second quarter. Thank you for joining us. Right back at it. And we got our rush. We're going to just pick things up the second quarter, the second half just starting. If you're over on the tubes, give me a thumbs up. Let me know everything is okay. Make sure you're hitting that like button, getting everything sorted out as we just kind of whip this together real quick here. So we hope everything is looking as it should. But welcome in, Argo fans, Ticat fans. Here we go. I'm a Ticats fan too. They have me even more upset than the Blue Jays today. Yeah, listen, the Argonauts have not had a great season at all. And when you are losing to them, it is not a good sign. But it's a close game. 15-13 is the score as we start the third quarter. And the Argonauts trying to pull out a win. It's been a rough season, a very rough season. Argonaut fans know just how rough it indeed has been. And man, it really is not good. Why is this showing live? That is weird. That is weird. Hopefully. Oh no. We got some problems here. We got to get that sorted out. All right. We got 2 streams apparently running live, so we're going to put a stop to this one. I don't know why that one is showing live. We'll have to reschedule that for tomorrow. That's weird. That's bonkers. All right, let's keep this one going. Hopefully that didn't just kill this one. It did. What is happening here? All right. Hopefully this is good now. Hopefully we've corrected the issues. Beverly, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Hopefully we've just corrected what was going on, but welcome back in here. Argonauts working it. Ticats trying to come back. That was really strange what just happened here on my side. All right, let's go. Sorry, we're kind of getting this going on the fly. This is going to be picked up, trying to run this one up. No dice there. Argonauts hanging on as Bo Levi Mitchell just not able to get this going. They're going to take a commercial break, and that's a good thing because it'll give us a chance to get everything back in order here. So we'll take this commercial break and just make sure everything looks good. Eat them raw. Eat them raw. That's what the Ticats are looking to do. Lucas, hope you're doing well. And Mr. Mike, what's up? Welcome in. Defense going to win it for us. We will see. A lot of football still left to play here. A lot of football left to play in this one. It's been a fun afternoon. The Blue Jays blew it. Will the Argonauts blow it? We'll see how this is going. If you are just coming in, hit that thumbs up for us. I know you did it on the earlier stream. Do it on this stream. Get that one going for us. And looks like we'll have to fix. It doesn't like when you have multiple stream keys, I guess. So we're gonna have to figure out a way around that for future planning. But hey, it is what it is, and we'll get this all fixed up. All right. So if you've missed it, if you've just been tuning in, the Argonauts, they have the lead by 2. They do have a field goal today, as do the Ticats. It's a little Canadian Football League love between these two teams. Arbuckle, he has been trying to lead this team, waiting waiting for their top quarterback to come back. And that's going to be what you hear for a bulk of this season, the Argonauts season, the doom of not having their starring quarterback in Kelly. It has not been good, but right now they got to find a way. And Arbuckle has been doing okay. Blue Jays need pen help. Derek, they do. Big time. Big time. They need the help. They need the help significantly. 15-13, Hamilton at their own 17, 1st and 10. Let's see what they can do. Bo Levi Mitchell, he's 10 for 16 today, 130 yards with an interception. Let's see how they can turn this one around. Ticats back to snap, faking the handoff, going to roll out to the right, picking up about 4 yards there. A nice quick pickup and the tackle. So a nice little move there. Ticats, though, they're going to make these short yardage plays to continue to work their way up the field. Sometimes that's what you need to do to get this one going. But the Argonauts, you can never count them out. Even though they've lost a lot this year, they've been in a lot of these games. They've been close. 2nd and 7 for the Ticats. Their second down conversions are only 2 for 8 today. Not a great number. Back to pass over the top. Nice. Running, they're going to convert this one and more. 1st down, Ticats, as Smith is going to receive this one and run it up. Not happy about the late shove down into the electronic sign on the sideline, but it's 1st and 10, Ticats, who, by the way, Ticats are 6 and 4 on the season. So there you go. 1st down, Ticats. I'm going to switch my caps around. Didn't even go to the bathroom. There we go. Lose the baseball hat, put the CFL hat on. Let's go. Back. Going to throw it over the top. Almost an interception. All right, I got to respond to a text message here. Give me a moment. Anyways, I know how to do it. So up and down. So I see. I didn't realize that. That was fun. Yep, that's cool. Just have to wait till after the game. Just let me know when and where. All right, here we go. Message received. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Mitchell back to pack. The pocket collapses around him. He gets out of it. He throws it deep. It's caught at midfield. 40. The 30, Ticats running it in. McFadden comes back with a huge tackle. Smith with a big catch. And McFadden with a tackle, but huge yard pickup as Bo Levi Mitchell goes over the top with an unbelievable catch. Wow. Redeem AU always makes you smile. Absolutely, Onyx, I'm with you. Paul, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. McKinsey in the house. Do we see McKinsey coming in there? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. The Argonauts and Ticats. Let's go. The Ticats with a big time play. Back to pass. Over the top again. A little short yardage. They pick it up and thrown down. Might get credit for about 2 yards. Good defense there. Mungan 3-year-old. Oh no, McKinsey. People on them running a stop sign. Yikes. I hope they're okay. A lot of bad drivers in this day and age. McKinsey, I hope school has been going okay for you so far. Ticats going with these short yardage plays to draw the Argos defense in. Then they're going hi-ho the Dario up and over the top. The red zone defense for the Argonauts, 7th in the CFL. Levi Mitchell back to pass. He's looking end zone. He's going end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Ticats. Oh my God. Is Brian Little playing for the Argonauts? My gosh. 19-15 Hamilton coming out of the half, making some adjustments. A deep throw in the Ticats. Put it up on the board. Wow. That was huge. They're just distracted on their phones. And the Ticats, a long bomb. That one's going to make Beverly happy. They dropped that one in. Lawler going to make the reception. 18 yards. Touchdown. Looking, they're going to go with the single extra point. 6 plays, 93 yards in 3 minutes on that scoring drive for the Ticats. Going to put this one up, and it's good. That will be 20 to 15. Ticats up by 5 over the Argos. Let's see how the Argonauts are going to respond. Nick, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Those that were with us for the Blue Jays, welcome here. It's, I didn't update this one. I didn't update these screens properly. So let's do that, shall we? Let's update. Which is the best? Let's go here. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. Get that up and running. Wow. What a play by the Ticats. That was huge. That was huge. Ticats just doing Ticat things. My goodness. I can't believe they just come out of the gun like that. And you can never count out Bo Levi Mitchell at all. This kid's got an arm, and I know it was only 18 yards, but that was huge. Mr. Mike, the Blue Jays did lose. They lost in the bottom of the 9th. They had a 2-run lead, and they did lose. The Argos will come back. Derek, they've been playing that kind of a game. I've been keeping my eye on the score during the first half, and again, we are just coming in here for the second half. But the Argos are playing that kind of bounce back game. They know what they're doing. They'll get this one done. No doubt about it. Right? The Argos know. The Argos know their way around a field, and this is going to be a good one. Hang on one second. Let's say, make sure to hit that. All right, so we're going to drop this in. We'll pin this. Boom. All right. There we go. That is taken care of. Let's get those likes up. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. I know we just came on live, and I know you hit it on the last stream. We need you to hit it on this stream as well to help get that one back up there. Wow. Oh, Levi Mitchell. I don't know what happened to the Toronto defense. They just completely fell apart on that play. Going live for the Edmonton-Calgary. Jackson, I won't be doing the Edmonton-Calgary. I just got word that we actually have dinner plans. So once this game wraps up, we'll be doing a quick change and heading out for some grub. Here's a kickoff. Jerry Grant going to receive, going to run it up the middle, back to about the 43 before he's hauled down. New stream, new like. You got that right. And again, thank you for those that hung out with us for the Blue Jays and Cincinnati Reds. I'll have to create a new stream for that one, and we will post that up later tonight. So that will be up ready for tomorrow. It's interesting with the stream keys. We'll have to figure out how to get that all working. I might just have to change it for each and every stream. Here we go. Argos with the ball. First one, handoff, going to run this up. Grant going wide to the 50, first down, Argos. Nice run there, nice run, good pickup of yards. That's what you got to do, putting it down on the ground. It's going to be Brown going to run that one up. Curling, good curl, couldn't quite turn the corner, but enough for a first down. Grub, you say? Yeah, don't know where, don't know when, but sometime following this game. Setting it up, Arbuckle. Are they going to throw? Or are they going to run it again? 11 touches, 107 yards for Brown. Going to run this one up again, almost another first down. I think they found the replacement running back as Brown is cruising right now. Let's pull up his stats. Brown is really moving. Spencer Brown. So he's got 6 receptions, 54 yards. Oh, that's receiving here on the catching. 6 carries, 63 yards. Yeah, he's over 100 yards combined. So he's having a nice afternoon. Little replacement for Kadeem Carey. Spencer Brown coming through. Gator, what's going on? Welcome in. Gonzo Spartan, how's it going? Oh, hey, Jackie. Can't believe the score. My cousin, Sage Doctor 63, out injured. I did pass. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jackie. And I hope you're doing well. Sucks that he got hurt. Gator, you crack me up. Crack me up, my friend. Thank you, Jackson. Appreciate that. Hitting that follow. That's how we do it. That's how we grow. Did I put it up here? I did, and there it is. There, boom. Look at that. We are moving right along. It's too close. I got to move this back over. See how that is. Come on, Argos. Keep this one going. Back to CFL. Where are the cookies? Still waiting for the cookies. Here we go. They're going to hand it over. Fake handoff. A quick outlet pass. Nice to Unger. He's going to get a first down. Argos and more. Nice quick pass. He had to get rid of that and get rid of that in a hurry. That was a really, really nice play. Sometimes, you know, these decisions have to come real quick, and there it is. The Argos jumped on that one. We're able to move that ball. Little sidearm throw out of the pocket. Was able to get it away, and the hit was there. He took the hit, take the licking, and keep on ticking. Keep this going, Arbuckle. Down to 5:15 left to go here in quarter number 3. Shotgun. Here's the snap. Going to hand it over. Going to move again. Brown going to take a hit. Picked up about 5 yards there. He is moving. I like this. I like this. Argonauts running the ball a lot here. That's not something they do a ton of. They're up to, I say a lot, but 74 rushing yards at this point in the game is, I think, more than they've had in any game this season. They get the run going. The run is working. Keep Spencer Brown going. Keep him moving. Second and 6. They're at the Hamilton 26-yard line, well within field goal range. Back to pass, looking. Look out. It's a quarterback sack, lacka. The Ticats creeping in. He was trying to release the ball, could not unload it. And there is a quarterback sack. The third sack this afternoon. The Argonauts defense needs to do a better job protecting Arbuckle. And this one, they just come in and collapse around him, and the Argonauts now are going to need to settle for a field goal. Wow. Unbelievable. So Liram Hiralarhu, he's 2 for 2 today. Looking to go 3 for 3. The 43-yard field goal attempt, of course, that loss pushed them back, but no problem kicking it right about at the A in the hammer in the backdrop. Puts that one through, so it's a 2-point lead. The Ticats now have the lead 20-18. So a nice job by the Ticats as we go to, I left it at the commercial break the whole time. I didn't even realize I was on the commercial break screen. Way to go, Samuel B., you rookie, forgetting to change the screens. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Again, make sure you're hitting that subscribe or hit that follow, depending on where you're watching. We're back tomorrow for the Blue Jays and the Reds game 2 of that series. We got a lot coming up over the next couple of weeks between the Blue Jays, the Maple Leafs. I showed it before. We've been sketching a lot of dates down, trying to organize our streams, and dancing around the boys hockey with practices, evaluation skates, tournaments. We're going to be all over. We might even get some live streams from some hotel rooms. So it's going to be interesting depending on where we are and what we are doing. So we're going to try and bring you as much as we can. And that's going to be a good month. September going to be a fun month, birthday month for a couple of us. And we can't wait to celebrate it all with you. And of course, you're watching. My name is Sam. You're watching on the Samuel B12 Experience, part of the SB12 Sports Network, which is something you're going to hear us talking about a lot as we look at bringing that up, the SB12 Network. Beverly, I would like to do the same, but yeah, I know you're going through a lot, and we are thinking about you, and we hope you're on the path to recovery. Sam will take you out for steak dinner when you're able to eat again. We will be out in your way very soon. Well, not quite out in the Hamilton way. We'll be out in Burlington very soon. We'll be out in Orangeville very soon. We'll be in London very soon. We're going to be making a tour all around, so you never know where we're going to pop up from. You never know. All right, let's get back. Let's get back in it. Yeah, not quite the Hamilton way, but we'll be not far. There you go, Len. Yeah, I gotta get on that train. I gotta start dropping some pounds. All right, let's bring it back to the main game screen here. Not forget to do that. Ticats with the ball, gonna hand this one off. They're gonna run it up the gun. Good yardage. Picking up about 7 on the run. 1st and 10. That's going to be about 2nd and 3 or 4, depending on where they spot this ball. We're under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. So under 3 in the third quarter, we're going to open up the water. Going to open up that water. You need 30. Yeah, I'll be glad to donate some as well. .235 and counting. 2nd and 4. So they spotted them a little bit back. 2nd and 4. Here's the snap, the handoff, going to run it up again. Dancing around. Argonauts defense, great job at the line, able to take them down. It could be a loss of 1. McManus coming in with a very, very, very nice play. That's right, Onyx. Onyx, I'm just trying to help out. Just trying to help out. Isn't there a thing called the Rouge in the CFL point? Yes. So, Bornahawk, yes. So there is. If you miss a field goal and it goes through the end zone, or a punt, if you punt it through the end zone, you can get a single point. And we do have a single point in this game here today. And that single point can mean a lot. It can really kind of mess things up. Ticats have to kick this one away. 2nd and 5. Argonauts going to receive. It takes a funny hop. Jerry Grant is going to scoop this one up. He's going to go back the other way. No yards called. Grant is going to turn the corner. He gets a big block. Grant past midfield to the 50. He gets shoved out of bounds, but a big run back from Jerry and Grant. And that's what the Argos needed. Now there is a flag on the play. Hopefully it's not on the Argonauts, and this doesn't come all the way back. When you do receive on a kickoff, you do have to give the receiver some space. There wasn't enough space there. But holy smokes. Good little run back there from Jerry and Grant. That's what we needed to see. And hopefully the Argos can start moving things along. We saw the Blue Jays lose earlier today. We don't want the Argos to do the same thing. Is it common? It is fairly common. Now, you're not going to see a single point in every single game, but it is a common occurrence. You don't see it too much on missed field goals. While it certainly can happen, you more see it on punts. When you're kicking and you have that wind with you and the punt is going to travel through the end zone, you more see it in those scenarios, but it certainly is common. The Canadian Football League game is very different from the NFL game in terms of we have that single point. We do have bigger balls. The balls are wider. They're thicker around. The field is longer and wider, so it's a bigger field. In the Canadian Football League, there's only 3 downs instead of the 4 downs of the National Football League. And of course, the uprights are at the fronts of the end zone versus the back. So very, very, very different. I don't think it's so Bush League. I kind of like it. It throws a monkey wrench into your scoring. It becomes very strategic because sometimes if a team gets a single point, you got to now look at going for two if you score a touchdown to make up that difference. It's real active on a kickoff. Usually only a punt, not so much on kickoffs. But usually you see it more on the punts. All right, coming back. Looks like an absolute beautiful day in the Hammer, in Hamilton, our steel town. Sun is shining. I mean, it's beautiful here in Toronto. We are in the Toronto region, Toronto area. And here come the Toronto Argonauts. They got to reset the motion. Arbuckle now calls it in. There it is. Going to hand it off, faking it, rolling it out. Here comes the Ticats, and another sack by the Ticats. Arbuckle stands up and he looks around and he goes, "What? Hey, Carl, what's going on? Welcome in." Those uprights would scare. It happens. We see a lot of guys run into those uprights. We see a lot of kicks. We see a lot of plays. If you're on the 1 yard line and you snap it and you got to throw it past those uprights, we've seen people hit them. They definitely come into play. So Arbuckle faced the handoff. He rolls to the right and he has 3 Ticats that just surround him. And the defense the O-line there just not giving him time. 1st and 10, Arbuckle back to pass, staying in the pocket. Now he's got to scramble. He throws this out, turning around, can't make the catch. And this one is knocked down. Wow. We start streaming, and all of a sudden, the Argonauts, not a good series. They're going to have to kick this one away. It's just a different organization without Kelly. Yeah, Carl, he makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. Arbuckle, some of the play calling, whether it's him or the coach, I don't know, but some of the play calling is questionable. Some of the decision-making on the fly is just not looking good at all right now. Dad grilled some chicken about a week ago, even though it was pouring rain. Mackenzie, grilling in the rain is awesome. Only CFL players I know, Drew Tate. You go to Iowa and Johnny Mansell. There's a lot of good. We get a lot of NFL players that get cut or make their way up. The Argos with a long field goal, and they hit the upright. There you go. A long field goal attempt. Hits the upright. Those upright come into play. Hirlarhu misses the field goal, hits the post. 50-plus yards. He hits the upright. And you know what? It was a bad snap. Haggerty couldn't get the ball set up in time. So a bad snap. He gets a good solid kick. It had the distance, but he just hits the upright because the ball was angled when he put it down. Just not a good catch off the snap, not a good setup. Had the distance, but he hits the post. And of course, it hits the post, it dies. No single point. Ticats take possession. Going to throw this one. Nice sliding catch. And that is going to be a good catch. The Ticats finish the third quarter with a nice reception. We are moving to the fourth quarter. The Argonauts down by 2. The Ticats looking to keep this one moving along. Wow. What a turn of events. Going into the half, the Argos had the lead. The Ticats then turn on the Jets. They come out with a score coming out of the half. The Argonauts hit the uprights on the field goal, and right now it is the Hamilton Ticats leading 20-18. Wow. Unbelievable. 43 yards, hits the post. Bo Levi Mitchell came out shooting, and he is gunning. He's up to 237 yards now. Huge turn of events. Bo Levi, 16 for 23, 237 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. His longest was 55 yards. Nick Arbuckle, on the other hand, 20 of 25, which is pretty good. 183 yards, 1 TD. His longest was 27. So Bo Levi Mitchell starting to take over in this game and starting to look real good. Again, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. Our second stream of the day. Bailed out, and it's you know what? I don't actually know what happened to him. I'm not sure. Onyx coming in with the super chat. Onyx, thank you so much $2.79. Japanese soda on me. I'm going to check it out for sure. I'm going to take a look and give it a try. If it's anything like the dirty soda that is making its go around, I'm excited. 19 passing to 89. Lethal combination. Yeah, they do. They are. Listen, you got to find your receiver. And when you find someone you can trust, when you find someone, you just keep going. Smith, 6 receptions, 160 yards. That's madness. 6 receptions, 160 yards. Kenny Lawler for the Ticats, 4 for 39. Timmy White, 3 for 31. The Argonauts, Spencer Brown, 6 receptions, 54 yards. Herslaw, 3 for 43. He had the touchdown. Unger, 2 for 31. Matai, 5 for 30. Brissett, 1 for 14. And Polk, 3 for 11. We'll see how the Argonauts can get their combinations working right now. Have a urine for a soda. He does. It's so good. I tell you, Reese's, those dirty sodas. I get the classic Coke, regular Coke with little cherry, little vanilla, and some cream, and it is so delicious. Yeah, big shout out to our friends at Dirty Soda Girls. So good. Ticat fans out in full effect, watching their team come back. They got the balls. They switch sides now as we start quarter number 4. A little triple handover. Now the toss. A little trickery. Nice play. First down to the 50. Going to the 40. Nice little flip-flop and flew. 1 handoff, 2 handoff, and a throw, and a nice little trickery there. First down, Ticats. Wow, that was something you don't see every day. So Mitchell takes a snap. It was 1 toss, a second toss, then a toss back to Mitchell, who then throws it, and a nice little reception here to Bell. Wow. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in. Pincher Creek, Alberta. Steve, how do you become a Ticats fan out in Alberta? Back to play, a long pass, caught, first down, Ticats. Past the 25. Where's Coxie? That's the question, Carl. Where's Coxie? He has been so dominant this whole season. Where is number 86? Ticats say, we don't want to lose on Labor Day. We're going to make something out of nothing. Great run. Great run. So they're about the 23-yard line now. 280 passing yards for Bo Levi. 1st and 10 from the Toronto 23. Here it is, another bomb going end zone. Touchdown, Ticats. Touchdown, Ticats. Are you kidding me? Oh, that explains it. Lived in Hamilton for 50 years. I was going to say, did you originate from Hamilton? But that explains it. And there they go. They strike again. 26-18, a huge pass. Bo Levi Mitchell. Wow. Special player, this quarterback he is. This was a monster play. I mean, the Argonauts defense is just totally confused right now. A lot of time going deep in a huge reception. The Ticats going to put up the single point. This one is up, and it is, ooh. Had to account for the wind there. Almost missed. Unbelievable. 27-18. 27-18. The Tiger Cats running wild right now as we go to commercial break. Oski wee wee, there it is. Hey, Mega, what's going on? Good to see ya. Holy smokes. Wow. I'll be honest with you. When we kind of picked up this stream, when we kind of came in, I said, oh, the Argos are in the lead. That's all right. We'll enjoy this one. This will be a good closeout. I did not expect Hamilton to be so dominant in the back half here. Absolutely incredible. The Ticats. Bo Levi Mitchell, he is something so special. Hamilton, they have now taken the top spot away from the Montreal Alouettes with 12 points, looking to add 2 more on today. Montreal sitting with 10 points. Toronto in third place. They are tied with Ottawa, but they are sitting in third place right now. And it's a battle between Toronto and Ottawa. Toronto just needs to make it into the playoffs. Then anything can happen. Out in the West, it's Saskatchewan at top spot with 18 points. Calgary in second with 14. Winnipeg in third with 12, followed by BC. And even the lonely Edmonton Elks have more points than the Toronto Argonauts, which is absolutely crazy. Saskatchewan did beat Winnipeg yesterday, 34-30, which was pretty crazy. We got this game today, and of course, coming up later, it's going to be Edmonton and Calgary. Toronto beat BC last week with a big score, putting up 52 points against the BC Lions. That was a huge victory. Edmonton beat Ottawa, so Toronto was able to gain some important points there. But wow, they have a bye week next week. Toronto is not playing next week. Ottawa is playing BC, and then in week 15, it's going to be Toronto and Edmonton. So some important games coming up for the Argonauts, and of course, that one is going to be a 10 p.m. one in a couple of weeks. We still got lots of time to play here. Do all sports teams have a bow? Seems to be Dallas. 27-18. Here come the Argos on the return. Grant is getting tied up trying to dance away. He's creating some space. He's picking up some yards. The 40, getting up to the 50. There's a stiff arm before he's taken down. Nice run by Grant. The Argos going to start with some decent field position here. Let's see if they can try and work their way down. They're still in this football game. There's still time remaining, but they got to start acting quick. Because this fourth quarter, yes, it's 12 and a half minutes on the clock. It could run away from them very quickly. So let's see what the Argonauts are going to run here. What are they going to come back with? Oh, the boy's named Connor. Here we go. Arbuckle back to pass. He's been sacked a couple times here. Here's a lazy little flicker. Argonauts going to pick up a couple. They're driven backwards. And so after all that, they only pick up about 3 yards here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Keep forgetting to push the button. It's been so long since I built this CFL CFL scene. I keep forgetting to push the button. We've changed our CFL system so many times to find one we like. Here's Arbuckle, a nice pass. First down, Argos. We'll take that one. Boom. Need that. Argonauts going to slowly make their way downfield. Just get those first downs. Toronto teams have a tough, they are, especially tonight. All right, take care. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Toronto team's having a tough time. We'll get this one back. We get a spinning football. Ooh, I'd have to look at that. Here's a nice little run up. Meidel going to carry that one ahead. Dallas, I'll have to see if I could find that. That would be fun. That would be cool. Nothing beats that spinning baseball, though. All right, here we go. Argonauts. 1st and 10 from the Hamilton 36. They're moving it. Arbuckle, quick pass, quick 5. And even more going to spin around, probably about the 8-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 2 here for the Argos. Jonathan, what's going on? CNA wasn't bad this year. $25 admission was worth it. And the Argos actually won. There you go. Geez, I didn't realize the admission was up to $25. Did you try any funky foods, Jonathan? Argonauts going to run this one through. They're going to squeak it over the line. That should be first down, Argos again. and eat 2-foot hot dogs or deep fried pizza. I want to know if anybody actually tried that 2-foot hot dog. That's something crazy. So 1st and 10 from the Hamilton 25. Argos look to make this one interesting. Here's a long throw going down to catch it, and it's incomplete. Trying to go to Meidel again. It'll be 2nd and 10. Oh no, McKenzie. I think Bo could play in the NFL. Carl, he's certainly right now, he seems to be eating this one up. I know the NFL is such a different game, but the way the lines kind of hold some time for the quarterbacks, you're probably not wrong. I think he could be a decent QB in the NFL. Rather go to Costco and get, yeah, seriously. Here comes Arbuckle again, a quick pass. Argo's going to be short, dancing around. Oh, what a move to get up to the first down, up to the 10-yard line. Great play here by Herslaw. Made the catch, stepped back, a little dance move, jumped back again, went around. Nice little move. The Argonauts pick up a very important first down. So he picked it up around the 20, danced around, able to get this up to the 10. Back to pass, Arbuckle. He's going to go short yardage again to the 10, to the 5, and a little trip up there. He rolls up to about the 4. So it'll be 2nd and goal here for the Argonauts. Because you're old. Spencer Brown is really making a difference for the Argonauts, giving them a weapon here that they haven't had for a while. 2nd and goal for the Argonauts. 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. What are the Argonauts going to throw? Cats are set. Arbuckle snaps. Going to fall, fade away, throwing it back to the line of scrimmage. Hitting Brown again. He only picks up an extra 2, and he's hauled down. Pasta Bolognese pizza was okay. Just okay. I was hoping that would be good. It looked good. So the Argonauts cannot score. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Do they settle for a field goal, or are they going to go for it? The Argonauts drive started on their 50. 9 plays, they got 57 yards. 450 and counting. They're going to go for it. 3rd and goal. TZ, what's going on? Calling an audible at the line. There goes the motion. Back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Fading away. Throwing. It's caught. Breaking the plane. And that's going to be a touchdown. Argos. Argos with the touchdown. That was a nice play. That was a close play. A very, very close play.
Touchdown!
Wow, they were coming. TZ, that's a good question. I'm not sure who's showing it in the U.S., but this game is moving. The clock is going. So the Argonauts going for the single. And this one is good. So it's 27-25. Back to a 2-point game. Wow. Unbelievable. With 7 minutes to go, it's a 2-point game. And yes, this game is not over yet. Wow. Argos with a great play. Oof. I'll be honest with you. That kind of made me a little nervous. That got the pulse beaten as the Argonauts keeping this one close. 2-point game. Will the Ticats continue to push ahead? Or the Argonauts gonna move on up? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Hit that like button for us. Hit that subscribe. We appreciate you having us around. We'll continue following Toronto teams. Tomorrow, it's the Blue Jays and the Reds. Wednesday, it's going to be Blue Jays and the Reds, the game 3 of that series. And then Thursday, we will be off. Friday is up in the air right now. Ticats Rule Louise, how's it going? Welcome in. M, welcome in. Friday, the Jays Yankees is up in the air. We have hockey practice, so we got to see what's happening there. And then we'll have Saturday for the Jays and the Yankees, and there's just so much going on. Lots of streams coming up. We don't want you to miss it as we are counting down the run to October for the Blue Jays, the sprint to the playoffs for the Argonauts, and of course the NHL preseason getting underway in 20 days from now. Carson, what's up? What a game. It is a phenomenal game. Back and forth they go. Ticats Argos putting on a show. And this is kind of what we expected to see from these two teams. We expected a show for sure. And they are just, they're not disappointing. Fans in Hamilton are getting their money's worth for sure. Arbuckle making some plays. The Argonauts finally got a little bit of a running back. And whew, Spencer Brown is having one heck of a game. So let's see how Hamilton is going to respond. Will they blow this one wide open? Will the Argos defense be able to sit things down? Let us see. Excited for next weekend. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We appreciate it. Here they go. They're going to kick this one off. Ticats receiving at the 15. Going to start to work it up to the 20, to the 25 before being taken down. 7 minutes to go. If the Argos win a round of hot dogs for... Yeah, nice, Dallas. Nice. 7 minutes to go. We got a 2-point game. And if you've never watched a Canadian Football League game before, there is so much time on the clock, it's not even funny. Bo Levi Mitchell, man, he is just leading this team like nobody else's business. Arguably one of the best, if not the best quarterback in the CFL today. Hamilton going to start things off at their own 35-yard line as the sun starting to make its way down. Big, bright sun. Back to pass. Bo Levi Mitchell looking. Going to go over the top, just over the line of scrimmage. Good quick tackle there by the Argonauts. So they pick up about 4 yards, 3-4 yards on that play. Steve, you are very welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Braden says, go Riders. Go Riders. Riders having another great season. They always seem to have good seasons. Let's do it. Can the Cats win by 4.5? It's certainly possible, Juan. It's certainly possible. Mitchell going just short of the first down marker and a takedown. Good Argos defense collapsing real quick. So it's going to force third down. Hamilton is going to be forced to kick this one away. Now they are fairly close to the first down marker. Will they go for it? I think they'll be about 2 yards short. Where are they going to go? No, 3rd and 3. They're going to set them back even further. They're not going to go for it. Stamps win today. They should. I mean, I would take Calgary over Edmonton, my personal opinion. But hey, you never know. All right, they're going to punt this one away. Let's see what Jerry and Grant and the Argonauts are going to do. Where is it? It's going to go out of bounds. Shanked it way out of bounds. So that's going to be a flag. It's an illegal kick. So the Argonauts should get some good field position coming out of this one. So it's funny. The Argonauts are one of the top scoring teams in the Canadian Football League, but they just have not been able to win games. With 5 minutes, 9 seconds remaining, we're going to go to commercial break. We're still at commercial break because Sam forgot to change his screen yet again. So the Argonauts are going to have some good field position to start this one up. It's going to go to the Toronto 43. So they're getting close to midfield. The Argonauts, very, very important drive here. They're only down by 2. So a field goal absolutely puts them up by 1, but time management of the clock is something that starts to become something you got to be watching with 5 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. You don't want to go down and score in 2 minutes and give the Ticats 3 minutes to go all the way back. Right, Dallas? Oh, my goodness. I know. So we're at commercial break now. I'll have to change that back once it comes out of commercial. Well, what is up with this guy? This is what happens when you change software and you forget how it all works. You got to figure it all out. Oh, my goodness. Oh. It's also weird because everything's kind of over at the side. It's very different. Still a lot of time, tons of time in this game. Anything indeed can happen. You know what I'm going to do? Let me take this, make a little video here, and we're going to show a little bit of behind the scenes, kind of what we do. So we got a little bit of behind the scenes. We got a screen here. We got a screen here. So there we go. We got everything going on. Gonna make a little video so we can post a little behind the scenes of what we do. All right, coming back from commercial break, Sam is gonna remember to push the magic button. There we go. All right, Argonauts, it's time. Here's a snap, Arbuckle. Looking, here comes the run. He throws it quickly, but he's hit. And that's gonna drop down incomplete. So the Argonauts going to go to 2nd and 10. Beverly, don't you hate when that happens? That's really funny. Name is Sammy, a Russian blue. So good offense or good defense here by the Ticats to get that hit. 2nd and 10 from the Argonauts. Arbuckle must connect. Here's a snap. The line has to hold them. They can't. Arbuckle dances through. He's going deep, way deep. It's up. It's a huge catch. Huge catch by the Argonauts. Oh, my goodness. Poke goes up high, climbing the ladder. 42-yard toss. Wow. AAU Triton in the house. What's up, buddy? The line was closing in. Arbuckle steps through. He launches it 42 yards to Poke. Huge catch. That is what they need all the way to the Hamilton 25. This just got crazy. Big gain, big first down. 1st and 10 from the Hamilton 25. 3:50 to go. Back to pass, lots of time. Arbuckle looking. Now he's got to switch up. Look out. Almost got hit. Throws it in the middle. A quick 5 yards. And they're going to pick up an extra 1. So it'll be 2nd and about 4 here. Herslow had to get in there, makes the catch. Wow. Wow. Argonauts getting her going. Arbuckle couldn't go to his first, had to switch gears, almost got hit twice, was able to step around it. Fine Herslow made a nice toss. 2nd and 4 from the Hamilton 19. Oh boy, big play right here. Handing it off, gonna run it up all the way to the 5 to the 3-yard line. Spencer Brown, are you kidding me? Gonna run it up the middle, 1st and goal, Argonauts. So we're at the 3-minute warning, and it's funny when I said we don't want the Argos to score and give the Ticats 3 minutes to come back. Well, we are so close to this happening. Wow. 3-minute warning. They are going to commercial break, and I'm just going to leave the screen right here so I don't forget to switch it back. Unbelievable. What a play. Big plays here by Arbuckle and by Spencer Brown. 16-yard gain, 1st and goal, Argonauts. It should be from the Tiger Cats 3-yard line. Wow. I mean, this is Canadian football. Anything can happen. Labor Day Classic is sure turning out to be a classic, no doubt. Tomorrow's live stream is let me double check because the one I had got messed up. So 6:40 is the game time. We'll probably go live about 6:30. So aim for about 6:30 is when we'll go live tomorrow for the Blue Jays and the Reds. That goes for both tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow and Wednesday is what we're expecting to see. So that'll be our next two streams coming up. And then the weekend is kind of in question due to hockey practice and some preseason games. So we'll get it all sorted out. We're going to start scheduling a bunch of streams in advance. But yeah, tomorrow, 6:30, Blue Jays and Reds. Blue Jays blew it big time today. Brandon Little, bottom of the ninth, cost us the game. Hopefully the Argonauts do not do the same. Arbuckle goes now 30 for 37, 288 yards. Nice line. Just a bat boy. What's going on? Welcome in. Good to see ya. How many hours is Denver ahead of Toronto? I'm not sure. What time is it there? It is 5:10 here. It is 5:10 here in Toronto. First and goal from the Hamilton 3-yard line. It's a 2-point game, 27-25. Back to pass. Arbuckle throwing it. Argonauts, touchdown, Argos. Argonauts with a huge touchdown. A huge touchdown to take the lead back. Back and forth we go. This was wild. He didn't go for the run. They fake it. They toss it over to the side. They run this one in, and the Argonauts move ahead. Single point. This is going to be up, and it's good. 32-27. It's a 5-point lead, which means the Ticats need a score. They need a touchdown. A field goal brings them close, but not enough. Wow. Unbelievable. Back and forth they go. Hardy, I do not, unfortunately. There you go. Aristi's coming through. McKenzie, 2-hour difference. 2-hour difference. Wow. What a play. Big, big play. The Argonauts pulling out a strong one here tonight. Arbuckle finding a way. And of course, it's all possible because of what Spencer Brown is doing. Running the ball, making big plays happen. Huge, huge, huge game. Very, very close, Beverly. Very close. The Argos just finding a way, fighting through it. By the way, if you're just coming in and joining us, make sure you hit that like button. And more importantly, hit that subscribe. We want you to join us for all of our Toronto sports live streams. And of course, once hockey season gets going, we're going to have a party. So we don't want you to miss a thing. Hit that subscribe. Here we go. Argo's going to kick this one off. 2:46 to go. Ticats going to receive from their own 20, going to work it up to about the 30 and taken down. So Ticats, a lot of field to work with here. But 2:40 on the clock in the Canadian Football League is a lot of time. Toronto scored 6 in the first, 9 in the second, 3 in the third, 14 in the fourth. Hamilton 3, 10, 7, and 7 to get us to where we are here today. Thomas, what's going on? Archie, how's it going? AK, what's up? Hamilton will win. Colin Hamilton will win. Lots of time. 2:40 to go. Back to pass. Nice toss. Sails high over the receiver. A critical mistake here by Bo Levi Mitchell. Something you don't see every day. Chris says Argos suck. You hate Bo. He's so good. This was just a mistake here. This was just a mistake. Just got up and out of his hand. Sailed a little high. This is a very important down now. They are 5 for 13 in second down conversions. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Very important play. Back to snap. Taking a look to the line of scrimmage, up to the first down marker. They cannot get across. Or they're giving it to them. Wow. They're giving them the first down. Huge play for Hamilton. Huge play. Counter willed me to bet Argos, James. I'm sorry. Or you're welcome. One of the two. Insert your comment after the game. Chris, it is a great game. This is what CFL football is all about. This is what Labor Day Classic should be every year. Super exciting. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Ticats, up to their own 42. Back to pass, long pass. They're running and overthrown. Oh, are they going to call pass interference? We got a flag on the play. Oh my goodness gracious me. Pass interference called on the Argonauts. Huge play for Hamilton. With 2:23 to go, where's the contact? So from the camera, you can't see it on that. The other official must have seen something. That's going to move it up to the Toronto 40. Huge play. Huge play, huge penalty. Back to pass over the top. Hamilton going to run this up. Another first down taken down. They're moving this one all the way across the field. 2:16 to go. 1st and 10 Ticats. Wow. So Hamilton got a lucky first down call, just crossed it, and then they get a pass interference call, which really moved things up. Now they're rocking and rolling. To the Toronto 27. Again, first down or field goal is not enough. They need a touchdown. 2 minutes to go. Bo Levi back to pass. He's looking. He's going to float this one high, and it's going to sail out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Eat 'em raw, Chris says. Going for those Ticats. Ken, I agree with you. I don't like that call. Again, they didn't show us the reverse angle, so we couldn't really see. Now, they didn't challenge it, so I got to believe it was a good call, or otherwise the Argos would have challenged it. 2nd and 10 from the Toronto 27. This is a monster play right here. A lot of screaming at the line. Now motion, back to pass. Bo Levi looking over the top. They connect to the 20, but there's a nice tackle. They're about 3 yards short. It'll be 3rd and 3. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Christopher, hitting those subscribes. Welcome to the community. Free, that's so funny. Sucks. I know, Chris. I hate when that happens. Nice, McKenzie. 3rd and 3. This, we said the last was a big play. This is an even bigger play. 3rd and 3 from the Toronto 20. If they can cross these 3 yards, the drive continues. Otherwise, they turn it over. Back to pass. It's blocked at the line. It's knocked down. The Ticats turn over on downs. McManus comes up with a huge tap. A huge knockdown. Party, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Big defensive play by the Argonauts. Oh, no. Bo Levi Mitchell's looking to pass in just the right time. The jump goes up. The hands come up and knock the ball down. Just got a piece on the side of the arm. And that's a turnover on downs. So the Argonauts, they got a clock game to play right now. 2 turnovers for each team with 1:28 to go. The Argonauts will need at least 1 first down, maybe 2 to run the clock all the way. McManus going to hand this one over, going to run this one up. They only pick up about 3. And are we going to get a timeout called? How's it going? Good game for sure. It is. Timeout called by Hamilton. That's going to freeze things up a little bit. So it's going to force the Argonauts. They're going to have to make a play. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Welcome in. They're going to have to make a play here. They got to get a first down. The Argos got to make this play. Again, welcome in, everyone. Keep hitting that subscribe button for us. We appreciate it. We don't want you to miss a thing. 27 for the Ticats, 32 for the Argos, 5-point difference. It's 2nd and 7 from the Toronto 22. Argos have the ball. They need a first down here, or they're going to give the Ticats another opportunity. Back to pass. They're going to throw it behind the line of scrimmage. What a horrible play call. The Argos can't even get to the line of scrimmage, and the Ticats take them down. Terrible play call by the Argonauts. Momi, it is crazy. Why? Why would you do this? Trying to throw behind the line of scrimmage. I get you don't want to throw an interception. So no timeout is going to be called here. It's 3rd and 7. They are going to run this one down. Or are they calling a timeout? You can't count out Bo. There's still going to be lots of time on the clock. So Haggerty leads the CFL in punt yardage. He can kick over 60 yards. They're going to blow this one in. So the Argos will take this clock down to just under a minute. But the Ticats are going to end up with some very good field position here. This is not over, folks. 1 minute. There's the kick. It's going to be received at the 40-yard line for the Ticats. Trying to get up, and the Argos going to stop them there at about the 45. So there's 48 seconds to work with. The Ticats must get a touchdown to win. Brian, how's it going? Welcome in. It's a 50-yard punt, not one of Haggerty's best, but darn good. A 50-yard punt. So Bo Levi Mitchell going to come to work here. He's got a little over half the fields to go. 55 yards is midfield. So he's got a little over midfield, little over half the field to go. 48 seconds. Argos defense needs to be sharp. Here's the motion. Back to pass. Good job by the line. A long bomb. This is going to be caught. Holy smokes. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Bo Levi Mitchell goes over the top with a monster pass. Oh, come on. A 50-yard pass to Drew. That negates the kick. The 50-yard punt is taken away. Lawler with a 50-yard reception. It's 1st and 10 from the Toronto 13. Bo Levi Mitchell. Are you kidding me? And we got a timeout called here by Toronto. Holy smokes. That was outstanding. What a play. Now, there is some conversation going on between the official here and the Argonauts head coach, Dinwiddie. I mean, Bo Levi, the line just gave him all day to tee this one up. He sees it. He launches it. Great speed to come in and an unbelievable catch. An unbelievable catch by Kenny Lawler. So Toronto is 0-6 in games that are decided in the last couple of minutes. 0-6, right? That's how many games the Argos have lost in the last few minutes. 6 games. That's massive. Massive. Josh is calling a TD. 1st and 10 from the Toronto 13. The defense needs to be solid right now for the Argonauts. Bo Levi in the driver's seat for sure. They are, Michael. The Argos are a solid team. They put up big numbers. They've been on the unlucky side. 6 games decided in the last few minutes. Here we go. Back to pass. Again, the line doing a good job. Argos breaking through. Short outlet pass to the line of scrimmage. There's a hit. So they're going to pick up 5. Under 30 seconds to go. Second down. And remember, you can snap the ball when the clock is 0. If the clock is 0 and you're lining up, you can get that last play off. So it is a full 25 seconds left to go. Back to pass. Levi Mitchell looking end zone. Touchdown, Ticats! Touchdown, Ticats! With 20 seconds to go, 18 seconds to go, Hamilton scores. And he says, I got ice in my veins. Bo Levi Mitchell takes this one to the house. The Argonauts were in there, but Bo Levi says, And he puts it in 33-32. They're going to kick the single. The question is, will they go for 2? Unbelievable. What a finish. Will the Argonauts end up 0-7 in these last-minute games? Bo knows. So they're going for 2. They're going for 2, which means should the Argonauts get downfield and kick a field goal, it would be tied. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, what a turnaround. The Blue Jays blew it in the bottom of the 9th. Will the Argos blow it at the end? And here's a sack. So no extra point is good. So it's a 1-point game. So in theory, should the Argonauts get over midfield, Haggerty with that leg could try and go for the Rouge, kick it through the end zone for the single point to tie. Oh boy, this just got real interesting, folks. So they're going to kick it off. Can Jerry and Grant give us a huge return? There's 18 seconds left. We got to see where this return is going to go and what the Argos are going to do. It's a 1-point game. Ticats in the lead. There's so many stories, so many ways this can pan out. 18 seconds is going to be interesting. Bo Levi Mitchell, his 6th career 400-yard game, monster. Holy smokes, what is going to happen here? Oh, we'll see, James. We'll see. 18 seconds. What is the story going to be? By the way, if you're not already subscribed to the channel or following along, make sure you hit that subscribe for us. We'll be live for the Blue Jays and Reds game 2 tomorrow. Here we go. Hamilton going to kick this one off. It's in the air. It's going to be caught. The Argos receiving at their 10 to the 20 to the 30 to the 40 and tripped up to the 45. 12 seconds on the clock. 12 seconds. The Argonauts up to the 45. Arbuckle has 3 career game-winning drives. 12 seconds is not a lot to work with. You got one big-time play. Can you get one big-time completion? And then what are you going to do? 1st and 10 from the Toronto 44. 12 seconds. Not a lot. That missed field goal, huge now. Arbuckle back to pass. He's going to launch this one deep, turning. It's caught. They catch it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds to the 20, the 10, and touchdown, Argos! Are you flipping kidding me? Wait. We're waiting for the call. What's the call going to be? This was a huge play. There's no call on the field yet. It's under review. There's no time on the clock. Zeros on the clock. They're going to review this. This is crazy pants. He throws it up. He makes the catch. He comes down with it. Does he step out of bounds? I can't tell if he stepped out of bounds. I think he stepped out of bounds. No, that foot is in bounds. That foot is in bounds. That foot is out. So there's going to be 1 second on the clock. He stepped out of bounds. There's 1 second that should be on the clock. So he stepped out of bounds. 1 second on the clock. The Argos are on like the 5-yard line. Just kick a field goal and let's go home. So 1 second on the clock. Let's see what the Argonauts have to do here. First and goal, 1 second on the clock. You just got to put up a field goal. Holy smokes. What a play by Arbuckle and Brissett. Brissett trying to stay in bounds. Just his left foot steps on the line. He goes out. Lucky that there's 1 second. Now, Hilarhu is 3 for 4 today. There was a bad snap early, and he hit the post. And we got a flag that comes out. No infraction on the play. Okay. So they're going to go for the field goal. They are going for the field goal. And the Argonauts, a field goal will give them the game with 1 second left. This should be your last play. It's an 11-yard attempt. Hamilton looking for the block. It's up. It's good. And the Argonauts are going to come away with the win in Labor Day. Oh, we got a flag. Another flag, but I think this is going to be declined, and the Argonauts pull out the W on Labor Day. Let's go. Let's go. Penalty is declined. The game is over. The Argonauts win it 35-33. Oh, what a game. What a game. El Rolo, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for all the kind words, Beverly, and all the Cat fans. Good game. Good game. This one was back and forth. What a wicked, wild finish. If we summarize, if you missed what happened, let's break this one kind of down for you. It started with a bunch of field goals. The Argos made it 3-0. The Ticats tied it up 3-3. The Argos then finished the first quarter ahead 6-3. In the second quarter, it was another field goal to make it 6-6. Then the Argos got that single point, made it 7-6. Arbuckle completed a pass to Herslaw for the touchdown, and the extra point was good, made it 14-6. Then there was a single off the kickoff, made it 15-6. Haggerty, holy smokes. The punt returned for a touchdown, made it 15-13 to end the first half. To start the third quarter, Bo Levi Mitchell to Kenny Lawler for a touchdown, made it 15-20. Then an Argo field goal made it 18-20. Bo Levi Mitchell, he then goes to Bridges for a touchdown, made it 27-18 Hamilton. Arbuckle completes a pass for a touchdown, making it 25-27. Then another touchdown, made it 32-27 Argos. Bo Levi Mitchell comes back. He scores a touchdown to Kenny Logger, making it 33-32. And then as we just saw at the buzzer, 35-33, an Argonaut field goal. Wow, this was wild. The Argonauts put up 23 first downs to Hamilton's 18. They were 2 for 3 in third down efficiency. Hamilton was 1 for 2. Total yards for the Argonauts, 449, make it up 352 passing, 97 rushing. Hamilton goes 430 yards, 405 passing, 25 rushing. Red zone attempts, Argos 2 for 5, Hamilton 2 for 4. That is a story in itself. 7 penalties for the Argos, 9 for the Ticats. Time of possession, Argos had it 35 minutes, Ticats 24, each team with 2 turnovers. When we take a look at the quarterbacks, we talked about the yardage. Arbuckle goes 33 of 40 for 352 yards, 3 TDs. Bo Levi Mitchell goes 27 to 37, 405 yards with 3 TDs and an interception. Brissett, 3 receptions, 86 yards. Herslow, 6 for 67 and 2 touchdowns. Spencer Brown, who was absolutely wild, goes 9 receptions for 64 yards. Polk, 6 for 64 and a touchdown. Meidel, 7 for 40. Unger, 2 for 31. For the Ticats, Smith goes 7 for 171 yards. That's crazy. 7 for 171. Lawler, 9 for 123 and 2 touchdowns. Bell, 5 for 39. Bridges, 2 for 36 and a touchdown. White goes 3 for 31 yards. Absolutely incredible. Rushing, Spencer Brown, 10 carries, 90 yards for the Argos. He was exceptional. Arbuckle, 3 for 7. For the Ticats, Bell goes 7 for 24. Was absolutely wild. The Ticats, though, they put up 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks on the day. The Argonauts only with 1 sack. Hilaru goes 4 for 5 on the field goal side. Legio goes 2 for 2. Haggerty on the punting, 5 punts, 274 punts. His longest punt, 71 yards. Costantinu for the Ticats, 5 for 225. His longest, 57 yards. Absolutely incredible. What a game. Big win for the Ticats, but I think we are all the winners, whether you're a Ticat fan or an Argonaut fan, because this was absolutely exceptional football. Great game for everybody. Thank you again, mods. Appreciate you all so much. Thank you to those who came in and hung out with us all afternoon for the Blue Jays, for the Argonauts. This was a lot of fun. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you, mods. Thank you, channel members. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you, Onyx, for the dono. We appreciate it. That's a wrap. We're going to go get some grub and enjoy our last evening before the kids go back to school. I hope you do the same. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you tomorrow night. From all of us here at the Samwell B12 Experience, let's go Argos. We'll see you real soon.